Hi guys, I'm going to be reading Do You Trust Me? Ray X Reader by Fluffpuff Tuff on Wattpad. Without further ado, let's get into it. Chapter 1, Love Struck. You woke up to the sounds of children's laughter and Emma's voice. It was morning. Good morning, Wyan. Let's go eat breakfast, one of the children said as she sat up. Okay, you go dressed into the same uniform you wore every day, a plain white button-up shirt and a white skirt. You stayed quiet as you made your way down the hall to the breakfast table. Isn't today the day Connie is getting adopted? Your thoughts were cut off when someone placed a hand on your shoulder. Good morning, Ray, you said. Morning, he replied. Morning, Wyan, a cheerful voice you recognized said. Good morning, did you sleep? Well, you're so cheerful already. You smiled at her bubbly nature. I know, right? She hasn't even had breakfast yet, Norman said beside Emma. Isabella rang the bell, calling for us to settle down. Good morning, my darling children. Now let us appreciate all 39 of you are able to live happy lives under this roof. We are thankful. Thank you for our breakfast. Every kid at the table began to eat happily, including you. Oh dear, Wyan, your hair is quite a mess. Allow me to fix that, the kind voice of Isabella said. Okay, Mom, thank you very much, you said after finishing your meal. As you sat down, she gently parted your hair, combing each section. There was an image. All done. You look beautiful, darling, Isabella said. Wow, Wyan, you look so pretty. Mom, can I have my hair like that too? Connie asked as she stood next to your chair. Unfortunately, your hair isn't as long as Wyan's. Perhaps I can try a different one, Isabella said, standing up. Yay, okay, Mom. She beamed. You picked up Connie and placed her on the chair. When I grow up, I want to have nice long hair just like Wyan, Connie smiled. You squished her cheeks happily, admiring how adorable and kind she was. I'm sure you'll be incredibly beautiful, you said. Looking good, Wyan, Ray said with a thumbs up. Thank you, Ray. Ray's cheeks turned a dark shade of red. No problem, he said, rubbing the back of his neck before walking back to Norman and Emma. Thank you very much for doing my hair, Mom. I am grateful, you said. Oh, you're so polite and kind. I am more than happy to help you, Isabella smiled as she continued to comb Connie's hair. Answer each question within 10 seconds. We will now begin. Phew, I think I got at least half. Really? That many? Wow, I'm jealous. I didn't get most of them. Alright, quiet down as I go through the results, Isabella said, holding a piece of paper. Norman, Ray, Emma, perfect scores again. Fantastic, I'm so proud, she said, with a genuine smile on her face. Yay, Emma said from her desk happily. Wyan, you did very good as well. You were only 5 off from a perfect score, Isabella said, directing her gaze to you. You could hear the gasps from the kids. Way to go, Wyan, Lani said. Yeah, nice job. Thomas smiled. Wow, Wyan, that's great, Emma beamed while Norman gave you an approving nod and a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I did my best, he said, nervously tucking the loose strands of your hair behind your ear. You turned around to see Don about to explode. Don, is everything all right? You said before he finally exploded. Norman, I'm challenging you to a game of tag, he said, standing up abruptly. Norman just smiled. Okay, he said. Come on, Wyan, let's hide together, Emma said, pulling your arm. Are you sure you can beat Norman? I think you can, but I sure can't, you said. Just stick with me. You're tons faster than me and your reflexes are insane. I'm sure we can beat Norman this time, she said, clenching her fist. If you say so, I'll follow your lead. Emma and I were running for quite a while until we saw that Norman had spotted us. Wyan, up here, quick, Emma whispered up in a tree. You climbed up the tree and covered your mouth to make sure you'd stay quiet. A few seconds later, Norman appeared under the tree, looking around cluelessly. All of a sudden, he tripped over a rook and fell. Norman, Emma said, immediately jumping down from the tree to help him. Emma, wait, you said, jumping right after her. I'm just pretending, Norman said, as he sat up. What? I was worried, Emma exclaimed. I can't believe I fell for it too, you said. Emma, your weakness is that you're too nice, and Wyan, you have trouble making your own decisions, he said, placing a hand on your shoulder. I can't believe he caught me again. Why do I keep losing? I'm so sorry. Wyan, Emma whined on the grass. It's perfectly fine. I fell for it too, you said, sitting properly next to Ray. You sighed as you stared at the clouds while Ray was explaining to Emma why Norman was able to beat her. You heard Don yell for a rematch, but instead everyone but Norman will be it. Ray, you said, turning your head to face Ray. He said, closing his book, and turned to face you. Would you consider playing tag once? If Norman is it, your tactics and Emma's athletic skill would make a great team. I said, clasping my hands together. He blinked a few times again. His cheeks got dusted with a shade of crimson. Maybe was all he said before turning away from me. I sat up. Well then, I hope that's a yes. I'm off to find Norman, I said, stretching. I guess you caught me, you heard Norman say in the distance. Emma, you found him, he said, walking to the door. Yes, she said, gazing at the fence in front of us. Never go near the fence or the gate, because the forest is dangerous, Norman stated. Mom always told us that. I felt a pat on my head. That's obviously a lie. The fence is low, and there isn't anything remotely threatening from what I see, Ray said behind me. Behind you, sorry. If something was really dangerous, the fence would be higher. You thought. We should do what Mum told us, Emma said. You really do love Mum, don't you? Ray said with a look of disinterest. Of course, everyone does. Hey, you guys still even playing? Don says he came up to us. Is the game over, Gilda? Asked, walking up to us. We should get back. It's getting late, Norman said. Ray's point of view. I stared at Wayne. She looked a little lost in thought. She was no doubt the beauty of the orphanage. She was hella cute. That's why Mom likes to doll her up a lot. I gazed at her focus, her eyes facing the group of people. What about you, Ray? What do you want to do when you go outside? Emma said, snapping me out of my trance. Once outside, I guess I'll have to learn to survive first, I said. What a downer. How about you, Wayne? Dawn asked. I would like to try some new desserts, she said as her rosy lips turned into an angelic smile. She had such a healing voice. I'm such a love-struck loser. Oh my god, that was so sweet. Sorry, there's a slip-up. There was a couple of slip-ups where I said I. I'm so used to saying I, even when it says you. Because that's just how I read. I kind of make it so that even though it's an X-reader, I'm reading it in first person. So yeah, first person? Or is it second person? I think it's second person or first person. Lol, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm sorry that took, like, so long to read. I made so many attempts and it was so hard because, I wasn't reading fast enough, and then I started reading at my fastest, and, like, it really, really hurt my throat. As you can kind of tell now, my throat's kind of scratchy. I'm sorry about that. But, yeah, that was just chapter 1. Yeah, so, like, there's, like, I don't know how many more chapters, I'll check, but, yeah, like, this was so hard to record and everything. But now my voice really hurts and I need a drink of water, and sorry if there's yelling in the background. I have somebody here who's in a bit of a bad state, so we kind of have to yell around the house and everything, so it kind of happens, but yeah. Now my voice is, like, really dead and I need a drink of water, and I have, like, 10 seconds before this video is officially done, so whatever. My voice isn't dead anymore, sweet.